In this video, we're going to actually create some impact particles to show a special effect at the point of impact for the firing of our weapon. For this, we need to add a variable to our character class. In shooterCharacter.h, here in our private section, we're going to add another private variable, and this will be a uParticle system similar to muzzle flash. We don't need to forward declare it since we already forward declared uParticle system for muzzle flash. So it's going to be a uParticle system pointer, and we're going to call this impact particles. Now I'd like this variable to have the same uProperty specifiers as muzzle flash. So I'm going to copy muzzle flash's uProperty macro and paste it just above impact particles. For the comment, this will be particles spawned upon bullet impact. Now we're going to spawn these in fire weapon. So here in the CPP file, in fire weapon, we're going to scroll down after our line trace, and here in the blocking hit, just after we draw our debug line and debug point, we can spawn the particle system. First, we must check to see if impact particles is valid. So if impact particles, then we're going to use the uGameplayStatics function spawn emitter at location. uGameplayStatics spawn emitter at location. The first argument is the world, so we're going to pass get world. And next is the particle system, that's going to be impact particles. And lastly, it needs a location, and this is going to be our line trace hit result location, so it's fire hit dot location. And that's it, we can compile this. Now back in the editor, I've taken a look at the Paragon Bellica assets, and if you maneuver to Paragon Lieutenant Bellica, effects, particles, Bellica, abilities, primary, effects, I know that's a lot of folders to dig into, then you'll find these particle systems, and one of them is called pBellica Hit World. Now if you open that up, it looks like this, and it's a particle system designed for when bullets hit objects in the world. So this is perfect for our impact particles. So in shooter character BP, in the combat section, here's our impact particles variable we just added. So we can click the drop down and type hit world, and there it is, pBellica Hit World. Select that, compile, and save. Now let's go ahead and test this out by shooting at the wall. And there we have our particle system being spawned at the impact point. Pretty amazing. Now you're probably noticing that her idle pose makes this hit location unpredictable. It changes every time because she keeps moving her gun. Now we're going to handle aiming in a future video, but for now we can keep her standing still by changing that idle pose. Let's go into the shooter anim BP and into the ground locomotion state machine and then into the idle state. Now we're using idle play relaxed, but we can use another idle animation, 0_pose. If you want to take a look at that, it's basically her just standing still, not moving at all. We can use this for now. I'm going to drag in idle 0 pose and connect that instead of idle relaxed. After compiling and saving, and if we shoot while she's just standing there, she'll hit relatively the same location. It'll vary as the gun recoils, but it's better than it was before. In a future video, we're going to actually implement aiming so we can shoot exactly where we want to. But for now, this will do. This concludes this video. We added a particle system variable for impact particles, and we spawned it at the impact location from our line trace. In the next video, we're going to handle beam particles so that our bullet hits have smoke trails. See you in the next video.